As promised, we've got a completely improvised segment for you. We've got two familiar voices and one familiar face for you. We've got Nick Troiano and Graham Vyse, who are popularly known for their part that they play in hosting the Eagle Cast, available through the Eagle Online. But they're here to join us to talk about their upcoming new ATV show, which they're putting on starting in February, which will cover national politics. So, guys, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
We're totally surprised.
Believe me when I say I'm as surprised as you are, because we just went outside and pulled you in with very little advanced warning, which explains why they look the way they do.
We usually walk around like this.
Right. You know.
But if I may, this is our improv show, so I think this just works well together. But it's really good for us to have you guys on tonight because you're going to be joining our team with a new show. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Here at ATV, would you like to
Graham,
start?
take it away.
Well, we sat down one day and we said, well, Eagle Cast worked out well for us, and we were very appreciative that the Eagle gave us the opportunity to do a podcast. But we thought, you know, how would it be if we translated the political commentary and opinion and debate and all of that we did for Eagle Cast onto television? And we knew that ATV was the place to do that.
Really?
Really.
I think that's excellent. Of course, the ATV is a great place for stretching your creative juices. Yes, I said it, on air. So what do your segments look like? What's the breakdown? Who do you have in?
Well, we're looking at it like this. The first couple minutes, we're going to give everyone a brief update on what's going on in the political world. Second segment, our good friend Bharat Krishnan will have a special guest each week, concentrating on the horse race of the 2008 presidential elections, probably a student here who's involved with the presidential campaign. And the other segment besides that, Graham and I are each going to have a guest on. We're going to debate an issue. And the very last segment, Jason, is going to be the last word. It's going to be an editorial coming from one of us.
Very nice.
Very interesting. And do you guys have a name for the show?
We do have a name.
Drum roll.
It's called Politics Now, and it you know, it pretty much says it all. It's the current state of politics in this country.
So now you can get all the fun and excitement that you got out of the old Eagle Cast here on ATV, as well as the dynamic duo themselves. It's very exciting to have you guys both with us.
We are very excited.
We are very excited. You've given us a lot of support, and we both appreciate that. Also available on iTunes, Eaglecast. If you're already not subscribed, we suggest you do it.
I am a
really
subscriber.
Missing
Because
out.
it'll be sort of retro. I mean, once Politics Now starts off, it'll be a collector's item, perhaps an eBay. I mean, if we had eBay CDs.
I'm definitely going to bid on eBay for my podcast.
Your podcast, as opposed to downloading it for free.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I must say that I frequently go into my room and I hear Jason listening to the Eagle Cast, and I'm like, who are those guys? They sound very interesting to me.
And I respond, some freaks and weirdos here at AU that do a podcast, and I don't use it to prepare for the show because I don't do politics.
No, he doesn't.
But we will.
But they will.
So
And
you don't have to.
So I don't
Yes.
have to. They're taking a burden off me, less stuff I have to cover. But I think it really is important, an important service that they provide to the university, or they will provide, in providing well-rounded coverage. We have, we've got year-to-date news, not year-to-date news, you've got ATV news, year-to-date, us, and of course now national politics, all covering different aspects of the world around you.
Jason, important to note, not too long ago we were the most politically active school, and we know, Graham and I said, ATV is a great program, a lot of potential. It's really missing the political aspect of it. I know there may have been a couple of shows in the past. We really want to bring that back, and all you out there in TV land, we definitely need a crew. We're going to be improvising, speaking of improvising, for the next couple weeks, but we're going to need a crew, and we're looking for guests.
Well, that's an important point, is that, given that we are the most politically active, or close to the most politically active campus in America, we want some of those politically active students to come on the program. I mean, it's more about an ongoing conversation with the AU community than it is about a pulpit and the two of us.
Exactly.
Is there a way to get in contact with you guys?
There will be soon. We're hoping to get an email account started up, and so further updates on that as we move along in the future.
And as soon as we have that, we'll put that up on our blog, so it'll be very easy for you to get in contact with Graham or Nick to get involved with the show.
I really think it's a great opportunity for all of us to get involved and to be engaged in campus affairs. So thank you guys for coming on the show at the last
Thank you.
minute.
We can only hope we could be as successful as you guys.
Oh,
True.
we appreciate
well, Anyway, if you want to get involved in Year to Date,
If you want to join our team, please email us at yeartodate@auatv.com. And that's our show. We'd like to thank our guests, Andrew Woods, Savonia Vassal, Ryan Korn, Grant Helms, Nick Troiano, and Graham Vyse.
we'd also like to thank our crew, Laura Gibson, Christina Bartol, Sarah Geminer, and Josh Rothman. So, Colin, are you excited for the Super Bowl on Sunday?
You bet I am. The Patriots are going to be the first team ever to go 19-0. Yeah!
Oh, that's great, Colin.
Woo! Well, that's all the time we have this week.
We'll be off the air next week because of the Super Bowl. We want to tune in. But be sure to tune in on February 10th at 9:30 for another episode of Year to Date right here on ATV.
Good night and thanks for watching.